Good just before noon, once again, gamers. It is time on this very fine I love that emote. Monkey. Monkey. It's time to actually finish Skyrim today. Where the fuck's the game? There it is. We're actually gonna finish this, because all we have left is just the Blades main quest. And then we can play better games. I need to charge this. I also need to get rid of this. Great that the reward for finishing the Empire mission was, a sword that's worse than the sword I already have. But, like, similar. 'Tis a hump day, 'tis Wednesday. And this is all the variety we get. We get to people watch Cicero. Why am I going into Reachwater Rock? That's not where I need to go. I need to go this way. We might have some form of variety today. That being that I'm going to be doing some... Ramp effects a little, I don't know. That music's kind of quiet. Crank that a little. I'm going to be a bit busy in the evening. But probably, like... There's another dragon. It is very likely that tonight... I'm gonna try to do the Five Nights at Freddy's. Was it Help Wanted? That's the one, I think. The VR Five Nights at Freddy's. Haven't played that in a minute. I want to play it. Yeah, just go into the ground real quick. It's fine. Immersive gaming. Oh, and he's angered the residents of whatever this place is. Bitchtown, USA. Is an Elder Dragon. Oh. Have you seen me? Uh-oh. Wow, even for 3 times damage, these guys have a lot of health. That's kind of crazy. Hearthspire. That's the wrong spell. Oh, you know what? I goofed. I did a big goof. I'm used to this place being, like, completely aggro all the way through. Because that's typically when I come here, they're like, you know... They're, like, immediately aggro. But... I did the Forsworn Conspiracy. Which means that... they're not aggro to me anymore, I'm pretty sure. I swear to God, the FOV just feels so weird. For some reason, the FOV, like, reset across saves. That's so bizarre. Let's not attack the Forsworn, because we're actually friendly with them now. I'm not used to being friendly with the Forsworn. I'm used to them attacking me on sight. Cross the river. So yeah, expect sometime in the evening, Five Nights at Freddy VR. Also, for the starting soon music, we played some Oasis. Played Don't Look Back in Anger off of What's the Story, Morning Glory. And I figured that'd be a good opener because I have been... What the fuck just happened? I have been talking about Oasis a lot recently. Oh, dear God. They've almost got this guy already. That's crazy. I guess normally there's not a million different people fighting one dragon. But this helps. Oh, that helps. That did really good. Nope, the Forsworn is still mad at me for some reason. But why? Why are you mad at me? This doesn't make any sense. Also, I can't fucking move. I love ice. I love ice. Hello, Esbern. Hello, Cicero.
This one's mine.
Okay, well, I guess we aren't friendly with the Forsworn, so here we go. I thought we were. I thought we were friends. Also, they're super fucking weak. It is taking a lot of, it's taking a lot of mental fortitude from me to not just be Oasis posting recently. Like, there's really only so many times, like, you can only tweet so many times in a week about Oasis before people are like, we get it! There's a skip you can do here.
This looks promising.
Pretty sure we just gotta find the right combo. Either that or it's all the same symbol. Yep, there it is. This is a long dungeon, and I've had Cicero get stuck here before. Like, I've had it where I've gone through here with Cicero, and then, like, I'll leave the dungeon and he won't be here. Good. 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 Step only on the dragon. Wow, puzzle. How do I knock this bitch down? Cicero, it doesn't help when you're sitting right here. Oosh. That's not it. Oh, it's the big old lever. That's the one. Ow. Ow. Oh. Look at all these really cool, fun puzzles. Yippee. Alright, time to go listen for a really long time. I already have healing, don't I? Why would this be here? Yeah, I don't know. That's like the worst loot to get because it's a vanilla spell. It's like default.
Need to get mother
some
flowers. Pretty
flowers. Perhaps I shouted you. That's not correct. Let's see if I can get through here without checking my quest marker. Be a carrot. Face. Just gotta wait for the. Oh my god. Gotta wait for the cooldown. Keep waiting. Oh, hello, Delphine.
What?
Mother, let's get this door open and see what we've got.
Your voice.
Okay. That's not correct.
Tricks.
Delphine, how do I open the door? Fine, I'll check the quest marker. It just says gain entrance. I honestly thought that would be it. Maybe it's like one of those, so maybe I'll shoot magic into the floor and it'll fill out this circle. No. No. I have to wait for Esbern. This permanently feeble old man.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too.
Why is he, like, permanently limping?
Here's
Yep, okay.
seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts.
For some reason, he's, like, permanently knocked down.
Blood. Your blood.
My blood?
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
Alright. I'll give you a bit of blood. And of course, we have to draw it from the worst location possible.
It's coming to life.
Wow.
You did it. There's the entrance. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in this.
This almost means something. He was ready to go listen to a bunch of story. And none of it really matters, because it's all things that are super easy to figure out on your own. Which means, because this is an unskippable cutscene, it takes several minutes, and it just goes and goes and goes. So what we're going to do is just farm levels while it happens. Wow. Big old mural. You can almost tell what's happening on it. Delphine. Delphine. Oh, whatever. Witness. Delphine.
Let's see what's up ahead.
Have you been talking this whole time?
Let's go see if Esbern's right about Alduin's wall.
That's great that even their walking is scripted. You can't pass the time faster. They really just want this section to be as slow as possible. That's good stair walking you're doing there.
Alduin's wall, so
Oh my god, you're so fucking quiet! Why are you so quiet? I hate the volume mixing in this game!
I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have.
Alright, time to listen.
When I next meet that fair maiden.
You literally can't fucking hear him. You literally can't fucking hear Esbern. Try to, like, listen to the volume of this. Open your ears real wide.
Panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebel against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin?
You know you make me want to shout.
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
The Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
I'll ask Arngeir.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple.
Oh, you guys
and
are
see
kinda
what else the
racist
old
against
blades might
dragons,
hold
so.
for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Lore.
I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it, when misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding.
I'm sure these all have ties into things in the world.
The eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
I'm certain there's a connection to all kinds of things.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old...
Alright, we need to get out of here. And go talk to the Greybeards, and also go listen to them talk for a while. That'll be a nice palate cleanser from listening to these people talk, is to go listen to other people talk. Instead of you just go fucking kill a dragon. I will say there is something very exciting coming up soon. And that is a character voiced by Charles Martinet. There's one of the most badass characters in this entire game is voiced by Mario. Well, used to be Mario. Still sad. The new guy does a good job, though. You get used to it real quick. Of course, it's like always nice hearing Charles. If you like play an older game, then it's like, oh, there's Charles again. But the new guy also does like a really good job. I think his name is what, Kevin Afghani? I think that's his name.
Sky above, voice within. You have learned, but there are many words.
Hey, you're saying just go look in the world.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool?
Jojo, have you learned
to be
nothing?
used for their own purposes?
At least the Blades aren't keeping secrets from me. God, nobody tells me anything around here. You guys are so lame. Blades are helping me. I'm not their puppet.
No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have.
Can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is
Stupid.
called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Still just can't get this game audio mixed correctly. It's so impossible. The voices are just so quiet.
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Paarthurnax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Cool.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax.
The Paarthurnax. He'll get there eventually. Past the time, so he'll get there faster. These old men, they walk slow. To the courtyard. Teach me! I'll go and turn the sound effects back up. We've got to go to the throat goat of the world. Oh, he's already just left it here for me. Thanks, dog. Clear skies. Teach me.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Okay. I need to just keep checking audio things. This game is impossible. Just the worst audio mixing. Alright. We now have a new shout. Clear skies.
No, Bakur.
There it is. Alright. Now we gotta run. Yeah, so this is the, like, best character in the game, kinda. Definitely one of the coolest, and one of the most interesting in terms of any amount of story.
No, Bakur.
Good. Like, he's actually, like, he actually has depth to him, and is interesting, and isn't a total asshole. So that makes him the best character. And also that he's voiced by Charles Martinet. All those things in tandem make him the best. Oh no, a light mist.
No, Bakur.
That's interesting, it still stuns enemies. Damn, we're strong. Just 3-shot of Frost Troll. But he probably isn't level scaled, so I don't know. All the way up to the throat of the world. Throat of the goat. I don't know how these animals live up here. When I need the power of ancient gods. Oh, somebody died. I need the power of the shouts of dragons and ancient lords to get up this mountain. And there's just goats living here. You see, Dragonborn, they are goated.
No, Bakur.
I guess maybe they're adapted to the extreme cold of these winds. Turn up the effects a little. Keep walking. You'll get there eventually.
No, Bakur.
No, it still hurt me. Radius on that kind of goes crazy. Throat of the world. Dragon is the throat of the world. Worst song to reference.
I am Paarthurnax.
So this character, this is Mario.
What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
You're the master of the Greybeards? I think you already know who I am.
Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I have held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech.
I live alone on a mountain if you love conversation.
Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I think one of the reasons why I love Paarthurnax and his performance so much is just how much it shows off the range of Charles Martinet. It's crazy. I need to learn the Dragonren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin.
Okay. New shout.
Word calls you. Go to
Word of the day. A little bit of fire there. Sun, fire breath.
understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
We go equip that real quick, okay? Don't mind me. Fire breath.
Oh, you know what? I have all the things for it. Should I learn this? Should I actually, like, level this up? Might as well.
Yol? Shul.
Yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
I love this perspective of him, like, face on, because he just looks like a silly lizard. Right?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
How did you know I came from Dragonren? I don't know, maybe the fact that I fucking told him. Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
How can I learn it?
All in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, As good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass.
Dark Souls.
Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born?
I just covered to debate philosophy. Next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz. A fair answer. Rofus. Maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
The rent? I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragon Run shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to...
There it is, that's the title!
Cast him adrift on the currents of time.
They use the Elder Scroll. 5. Skyrim. Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does any of this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Time travel!
You know where I can find an Elder Scroll?
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Lore Keeper at the College of Winterhold might know.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin.
Never give up.
Your blood will show you the way.
Alright.
Sum Ark Mora. Drem Yolok. Greetings.
Interesting. What the hell? Of course, this is the only appropriate way to end one of the best sequences in the game. Okay, he's fixed. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. We could talk to Arngeir, or we can go talk to the guy at the college. We should start with Arngeir, maybe. He might have some info for us. Although unlikely, because nobody around here is ever of any help. You just gotta get my levels. Arngeir. What do you know about Elder Scrolls? Ah, there were 5 of them. Someday there will be 6.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know?
Told me to find out.
So be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom.
I need the Elder Scroll the ancients used. Do you know where to find it?
We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, they may be able to tell you something about
Yep,
the
so that's about... okay.
sky.
Very cool. Talk to Arngeir for him to tell you what Paarthurnax told you. Good story. Gonna keep popping this for a couple levels. Hey, maybe when I'm at the college I can buy a couple more magic levels. If anybody's out and about. I have a bunch of gems to sell, don't I? Sure do. Sure do. A couple people out and about. What can you train me in?
There are few places where one can pursue my... You've already learned all I can teach you.
Okay, cool.
Until next
We
time.
could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people would still come to us for enchantment.
Are you gonna enchant my sword? Those thing can't even cut butter. Oh, it's in the Arcaneum. Alright, you would have to know something.
Archmage or not, my rules.
I'm looking
about
for an
it.
Elder
And
Scroll.
what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl?
Of course I do. You have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
You at least have any information on them?
Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Okay.
Until next time.
Bring me your books.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Bring me book. Bring me book.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Probably blood. Ah, here they are. Back to the Elder Scrolls. Okay, that's a whole bunch of whatever. And... okay. There we go.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself.
Rumination's book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Alright, we need to go find Sigma. Septimus. You know this guy's name is Money Sigma? Incredible. Oh, and we gotta drop off the north side. Alright, here's where the best shout in Skyrim comes in handy. Notice how, if we want to get over there, we have to, you know, go off this sheer drop to get up there to the north.
Fine.
That we don't actually have to. Boom. It's just that easy. It's so simple. Just skip the whole damn thing. Although my quest marker hasn't updated because it thinks that, you know, I had to go all the way back around. We'll get there, though. Yeah, if you ever doubt the power of become ethereal, pretty good. Septimus Cygnus, all the way up to the north. As far away as possible. So I said, that's not a horker. That's my wife. Should be right up here. Septimus. Optimus Prime. Bonk. Sorry, just trying to get some one-handed. Is this still not far enough north? No, it is. He should be right up here. He might be actually out in the ice. I think he is, yep. There's a cave up here. Poor lad's gone mad. Oh, that's such a scary sound. You found Grandpa's house. And look at that. That's the weirdest looking mammoth I've ever seen.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it.
Talks like
not
Cicero.
for Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Where's the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking, on the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Don't make me hurry you. Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Septimus requires sloppy toppy.
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round
No, so now he wants me to edge him?
tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll. Trust Septimus. He knows you can
Okay.
know.
So now we actually get to go to one of my favorite places in the game. Because it looks the coolest and it has the best scope of any area in the game. Very distinct visual style. Oftand. The underground here is one of my favorite parts of Skyrim. Get him, Shadowmere. I have space for you. Sure do. How many empties do I have? Oh, quite a few. Oh, quite a few. We are plenty fine. Ah, tree. Let's ride! But this is probably one of, if not the best dungeon in Skyrim. Like, I think it is because of how cool this area is to me that it added a lot of significance. Somebody died on their horse. Too bad. Don't care. Because of, like, how iconic this area is to me and how amazed I was when I first saw it, it added a level of... Okay, that's concerning. It added a level of nostalgia. When I played Tears of the Kingdom, and I first saw the depths in that game. Interesting. It reminded me a lot of this dungeon. I was like, oh man, that reminds me of how cool it was to see that for the first time. And it also reminded me a lot of Outer Wilds and a whole bunch of stuff, like just the feeling of adventure and exploration through there. So it's like, everything about the depths in Tears of the Kingdom just reminded me of things that I already loved, while also being its own cool thing. But there's a noticeable pattern of what types of things I greatly enjoy of this variety. Nice to come in from the top here, avoid like half of a dungeon. All these weird stairs. I am going to try and speed run through this top area as best I can, because I don't really need to pay attention to any of it. It's just kind of the entranceway. And the reason why I don't really care to stop for any of this is because the actual dungeon down below is absolutely massive. Like, legitimately huge. And that's going to take a lot more time to explore than all of this. So anything that's, like, not actually the primary thing we're focusing on, we gotta, like, ignore for a minute. But we do have to find a way to open this door. That we must do. Bonk. Get him, Cicero.
Who is this, brother? Another of this.
Hello.
Someone there?
Oh. Not friend, I see.
Do your.
Sorry. Everybody else here is already dead. Cesare. Cesargo. Whole bunch of things and story and whatever. Don't matter. Just personal character things for characters that don't matter. Oh, it's so nice being strong in this game. I think I'm just gonna let the enchantment run out on this and I'll still just be chill. Because it does like 90 base damage. And I still don't even have it at its maximum power. So close to a one-shot. So close. Cicero's getting zapped. Treasure in there that I don't care about. This is just right here, so I might as well. Yeah, I need to just be getting levels as I'm walking through here still if I want to get more one-handed. More perks into one-handed, that is, because I put so much stuff for the longest time into non-combat stats, and now I want to put them back in so we can end very strong. I want to end cool and strong. I want to die with lots of muscles. This room was optional. How unfortunate. What a waste. What a pity. Nice. And if we get crits, that's how we really get our power right now. It's through crits. If I get more perk points, we can get even more crits. Hello, spider. Still not dead. So close. Don't think absorb health works on the spiders. Alright, we found our way through. Into this room with a long-ass name. The Anomalocaris. It does its best. Sphere. How dare you? Trying to zap me. You fool! I am the great Leon! Good design. It keeps the shorties out. Keep going down. Down and down and down. Till we reach the actual place we're going. There's a skill book over there. I want it. About to break in? I do. Expert. Damn. There it is. Damn it. We'll get it. Cool. Lockpicking? Nice. Thematic. I'm not picking into that. I don't care. We don't need money at this point, so all this that I'm grabbing is just, like, useless. It's pointless. Because there's literally nothing that we need money for at this point. More items just means more little things to sell for speech levels if I really want to try and max out my one-handed. Just for the perks. I hate this staircase. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, time for Falmer again. Hello, Honk. Get those crits, yeah. Bonk. Bonk. Rat. Little one-handed increase. Yeah, we have now reached our maximum power. Essentially our maximum power. We are actually still going to get more powerful from this point. But it just takes a lot longer to do it. But we are now ultimately powerful. To the point that when most enemies attack us, we don't need to heal after. Because our passive is just enough. Ow. Surprised that my weapon hasn't run out of charge fully. Just our base weapon. Our sword by default does 99 damage. So we three-shot most things. And that's the power of getting into... You see, that's 99 base damage with an additional, what is that, 56 points of after damage with magic. Yeah, most of our skills are doing pretty good. Some of our magics are still pretty low. Alteration, I still need to get levels into that just for farming. But we're doing, like, conjuration and whatever. Our one hand that I think is at, like, 94. And I also have an enchantment on my gloves that makes one-handed attacks do 40% more damage, so that helps. That's just a nice increase. We're chilling. We are, at this point, practically unkillable. Unless I get, like, full-on stun-locked in the combo. Or, like, frozen. Then we are basically unkillable. Especially with the aid of Cicero. But I'm just gonna let my weapons just, like, not even have their enchantment on them for a minute. So I can farm more one-handed against these enemies. Because then they die slower. Some dead people. Still just trying to speedrun through all of this because I want to actually get to the cool area of this place I really like. There we go, illusion up to 90. I think this is about time to switch to detect life for some alteration levels instead. Gotta farm the XP as we go. Spire! Door. Cicero, don't step on that. You didn't step on it. To the cathedral. Gotta wear out a whole magic bar of detect life just to get the alteration. Oh, there's level. Alright, more health, please. Is that more health, I see? Haha, don't mind if I do. I think we might want to go for Bladesman. Yes. Yes, quite. Even better crit chance. Do a bit of that. I am amazed still that my weapon has any charge at all. Oh, you know why my weapon has any charge at all? I have the thing that makes it so when I kill an enemy, a part of their soul gets recaptured into the weapon. So when I kill these really weak enemies, it keeps it from, like, running out. I always just have, like, the tiniest bit just to apply the fire.
You're as good as dead!
You're as good as dead!
Hello, Centurion. Let's see how this goes. Resist and absorb health, but don't do that, though. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, anyway.
So, let's just get on it. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
This feels like it doesn't concern me. Okay. I'm certain if you were to read all the journal entries on the way in, this might be a cool moment for these people to be here. But why would I care about them? At all. Alright. Wait, I didn't want to go down here yet. I wanted to open up the shortcut. Hang on, I need to open the shortcut. Okay. Gotta go up to the top and open the gate. Boink. And then we leave. Back down we go. Alright, Black Reach. This is probably my favorite area in the entire game. And is one of the only things in Skyrim that I'm just like, fuck yes, 100%. When I first saw this area, I was like, holy shit. This is amazing. And it still is. This is one of the best things in Elder Scrolls, in my opinion. It's a shame that it's in the middle of a shit sandwich. Yeah, it's like the riverbed, it's like the depths and Tears of the Kingdom, it's like everything. It's cool. There's even a side quest in here that if I would have done this quest a million years ago, I might have considered doing, but there's a side quest to collect a whole bunch of red Nern root and bring it here. Yep, a return to your roots. Collect a shit ton of red Nern root. Which just, you know, we're not doing that. Sindirian, he got shot. He got shot. But first discovering this in Skyrim, I was like, holy fucking shit. This is absolutely amazing. I love it. And I still love it. This is where they realize that the only thing that people care about in this game are the cool-ass ruins. And so they made a cool-ass ruin. Yeah, so there's like a whole bunch of red Nern root you can just find around the area. And there's like a whole quest for it. I don't think we have time to be doing all that, though. Where was the thing I just picked up? The thing, the field journal. Yeah, you gotta collect 30 of it. So no thank you. Look at this creepy guy. This opens up another shortcut. Got little archery levels. Pew! Shockingly not as good as I thought it would be. Because we don't have the full sneak attack archery perk tree. We only put in somewhat on that. Still good, though. Hey, look at this asshole. Who do you think you are? I am. And then a centurion. And more Nernroot. Yeah, we're not finding all that. This guy's big. He's the master. So watch what you mean. What are you talking about? Nope, no idea what you're talking about. Yoink. Alright, let's just keep running through here. Just look at this place. It's so cool. That's cool. That's the really cool part of it. $5 billion subs and I collect all the Crimson Nernroot. To be honest, if I didn't have something to do this evening, I probably actually would. But I am on like a little bit of a time constraint here. You are weak. Normally these guys beat my ass when I do this quest. Cock. But of course, I did literally almost everything in the game before coming here. So, we're a little bit better prepared. Keep getting those levels wherever we can find them. Yes, there's a whole city going on in there. But it's really enough not relevant. I'll go ahead and go in just for the sake of, because like, it doesn't actually really like make you come over here. Actually, I think it does eventually. Maybe. I'll go ahead and clear it out though. Ooh! One-handed at 95. Doing pretty good on that. Do a bit of that. Can't find it. I'm guessing it's a TikTok or something, which are impossible to locate after having watched. That's like one of the worst things about TikTok, aside from all the other terrible things. That's like, you can't ever search for a TikTok. Once you see it, it's gone. Forever. Cicero's still out here bullying them. Get him, Cicero. He can just solo this shit. He's crazy. My boyfriend's crazy. Carry on. Little building over there. Not currently relevant, but it's there. Door. Lavator. Tower of Mizark. Sure, the levels for that are real slow these days. And we've made it. We're about to get our hands on an Elder Scroll. Elder Scroll? That's what my grandma does on Facebook. You know, we talk, like, literally all the time about how, like, different social medias are so bad for children. But, like, when are we gonna actually have the conversation about how terrible social media is for the elderly? Like, it's all protect the kids, protect, you know, this or that, whatever. When there's so much harm actually being done to the elderly because of social media. And just how, like, it just is rotting their minds even faster. There's something it wants here that I can't actually do anything with. Cicero, please out of my way. Cicero, please. There's something it wants me to do here. I don't know if I have everything I need to do it. It's whack. I'm missing something right now. Something has gone wrong. Do I use ice on this? No? Okay, there's something. Yeah, there's, like, legitimately just, like, the worst harm happening to the elderly. Oh, for fuck's sake, Cicero. Okay, I think something has happened. Something terrible has happened. I think I needed to recover the orb that I put into the machine earlier. I think I need to go back and grab that. We gotta go loop all the way back around because I think I need that orb again because it didn't automatically give it to me out of the machine. Which is kind of fucking stupid, but that's just how it goes. We've got to go make our way back down in. Where is this quest marker? Wow, that goes far. That actually goes far. That's crazy. Went miles underground. Here's a quote of his. I don't even know what you're talking about. Who's his?
I'm his. We got a bun in the oven.
Alright, time to speed run all the way back through here. Oh, that guy. Who do you think you are? I am. You see, you're just, like, talking nonsense right now, though. Like, all the context you're giving in chat, up until just that quote, has just been like, oh, you know the guy. From the thing, from the guy from the video that I haven't shown you. That you have no context of knowing who or what this is. The guy. Have you seen his new video? Whose? No, you've probably seen something from him. Whose? No, it's definitely, it's a good new one. Ooh! Alright, we gotta speed run all the way back down to where the orb was. Alright, keep going, keep moving. We'll get there eventually. Doesn't do fuck all. If you don't notice they're there, they can push you off, but yeah, they mostly don't do anything. They're really only there to catch you off guard, possibly. Alright, time for the best shout again. Okay. Okay. Never mind, not okay. It ran out at the last possible frame. Wow. Wow. Literally like 1 frame off, it ran out. Incredible. God, you run out of stamina so fast with heavy armor. If I really wanted to speed run through this, I should have just stuck with light, but, you know, we got our cool Daedric, so this is what we're rocking with. Fine. Now, should I have saved before making this plunge? The answer is yes. But we're fine. Just skip like half the dungeon. It's fine. You see, they got rid of levitate, so that way they wouldn't have to make vertically stacked dungeons, like any kind of problem. That way you couldn't just float up a dungeon. But then they gave you Become Ethereal, which lets you just drop down a dungeon. They kind of fucked up a little bit. Okay, I need to grab this orb. Wait. The orb isn't in here. Do I have the orb? What do you mean? I have the attunement sphere. So then why couldn't I put it in the fucking machine then? I came all the way over here for nothing. Literally nothing. Ah, fuck's sake. Alright, here we go. Why wouldn't it let me put it in the fucking machine? None of that shit makes any sense. This game's stupid. Oh, Delta. Why did my room just get like 10 degrees hotter all of a sudden? I swear it's like the reverse air conditioning. It's just like, nope, become hot now. I swear, because my room is at like the very end of like our whole thing, like our whole like venting system of my house, like I swear that like my room just becomes the fucking heat sink or something. Like all the heat just gets dumped in here. Especially also because every other room in the house has a different air-conditioned room underneath it. Every single room in the house has... It is, like, usually only has one outside-facing wall. and it either has an air-conditioned room above or below it. Not my room. My room has 2 outward-facing walls that get total sunlight throughout the entire day, and also has the garage below it, which is always hot. So that's just constantly floating up through the floor, making my room hotter. It's cool. Like, it is noticeably different. You walk in from the hallway, like, even if I leave my door open for, like, almost the whole day, and I don't have my computer running, I have the windows closed with the blinds and everything, you will still notice a solid, like, 10 to 15 degree temperature increase when you walk into my room. Like, you feel it. Alright, so what the fuck went wrong here? What am I missing? Of course, there's a thing up there, but it wants me to do a thing right now without providing much context of it. I guess we don't put a thing there. Look, here, lexicon receptacle. I put it there, and it still is just that. And I can move this, and then it does nothing. It matters not. No matter how much I move this, nothing changes, because I can't move the top part. Why can't I move the top part, though? That's the question. Shouldn't I be able to put the attunement sphere in there to move the top part? Wouldn't that make sense? Wouldn't that make total sense? Apparently not. Yeah, that is just always the thing that I've had to deal with here in this house, is that my room is always the hottest room in the house. Regardless of any circumstance, it is always the hottest in this room. You probably have some kind of information. I have to wait for like a certain time of day or something for like the lights from the sky to shine in right. No, it doesn't seem that way. There's something going on here. Some way to activate the last of these buttons that just doesn't work. It's still just showing me that. Just the fucking thing. Transcribe the lexicon, yep. Yeah, go ahead, just go on. Do it. Transcribe the lexicon, even though you can't. Because it doesn't fucking work. There's like a whole, like, map of shit going on in here. I don't even know what the hell that's all about. Do I have to wait for, like, the correct day of the year? What's going on? Here, let's try going up top again and see what happens. It has legitimately, in this room during the summer, like, it gets hot enough in this room to burn out fans. Oh, hi, dragon. If I climb up this mountain, is there any additional information that could help me? Probably not. I had a thermometer in here at one point. And during the summer, it recorded up to 90 degrees in here. Well, nothing seems to be helping. Well, let's go back inside, because this isn't helping. This is just a dragon. There's something that it wants me to do here, but I can't do anything. It wants me to transcribe the lexicon, but I can't, because the machine doesn't work. Is there, like... I swear to God, if there's, like, some piece of, like, junk stuck in, like, a gear or something down here, If it's like one of those solutions, I don't even know. Got this gear here, that's not blocked. Is there anything else in this surrounding room? Doesn't appear so. Just a soul gem. I'm gonna have to look this up, because I don't know why this isn't working. I can read this guy's journal again. Who even knows? It's all a bunch of hooey. Okay, let's read this. I weren't never one for writing about my life. The king priests of old deserve their stories told, but Drocht is a simple man, so this isn't no journal, and I'm not telling any stories here. This infernal machine done worked its way into my brain space, and I won't leave till it's figured out. The whole contraption just sets like a dead horker if it doesn't have the box. Putting the box in the hole made it all come to life. 5 rings, but only 4 buttons? Most of them don't work most of the time anyhow. When the lights line up, more open, but they don't seem to help, just make another damn thing move. The old flea bag Khajiit once sold me this cube, said something about the light through the knowledge through the machine rests on the cube. I remember because he made me say it back at him till I wanted to throttle him. So I did, try to leave, but wolves to the top and them eyeless freaks outside the tower. Gotta stay here till I get it right. And I will get it right. Well, I think we do just have to wait for, like, the right time. Which would be really stupid, but I think that's just how it is. Maybe you have to wait for night? Nope, that doesn't help. None of this helps. Nothing works. Something about all the light. Who even knows? I think I'm gonna have to look this up, because this puzzle doesn't make any sense. You'd think there would be more things I could do here, but in fact, there are not. Alright, I'm looking it up. This shit don't make any sense. What's this quest called again? Okay. Quest doesn't make any sense. Oh, I just had to press the button another time. That's cool. Okay, now this goes. I just didn't luck into the solution because pressing the button all the other times didn't seem to do anything. So cool. And it's closed. And it won't move again. Puzzle sucks. There we go. Okay, we did it. Thing is that all I did was just look up the thing, and then it was just like, yeah, just press the button on the right until it does a thing. Like, cool. Even though I pressed that button a million times before. Elder Scroll. We got it. Let's get out of here. Oh, let me grab the cube for the guy. Now it is inscribed, and we can give it to him. Even though it doesn't really matter, but whatever. It's just another quest. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything sucks. Everybody's fucked. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. I got your lexicon. I got your picture. I'm coming with you.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. Bear you hence this extractor.
Alright, so we gotta
It
go.
will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Oh, what the hell? Hello, wretched abyss.
Come closer.
Come.
Bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown.
But we don't have time for this, man.
I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive. Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place.
I can't skip this dialogue.
My emissary. What say you?
I am your servant.
Indeed. Speak with me when the box has been opened.
The box.
And all shall be revealed.
You've opened it. Okay, I'm gonna do the main story. If we have time after the main story, I'll open the box. But for now, we return with Alduin's Bane. Back to the throat of the world. With Charles Martinet.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doomed. You have it.
Okay.
The Kell, the
Very good,
Elder
very cool.
Scroll.
Where is it? It's somewhere in here. Elder Scroll. Read, and then we get another cutscene. We get to time travel, kinda. But it's more like, you know, looking into the past.
Gormley, running out of time. The battle.
The Arsulthursi Alduin Ukri. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Just getting blasted. They really could have made that more cinematic. They're kind of just janking around in this fight. There it is. Reused animation. Gormless.
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He can
Raiden,
ignore
he
our
will
lies.
come.
And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori,
Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
I think all this is like a man, bear, pig kind of thing. Like Alduin's just climate change. Dragon. I love how blurry this cutscene is. The past, as we know, is very blurry. Okay, we just kind of wait here for Alduin to land. It'll happen eventually. We just kind of have to wait for it. Here he comes. Okay, no he doesn't. Alduin? This is a nice flashback and all, but... You know, I feel like we could have cut down a little bit. Maybe abridge the memory. Okay, music's picking up. Here comes Alduin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't tell me this is broken too. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Is this what it was like? I can't move. I can't do anything other than look around. They really... Is this broken? I feel like we're waiting here for a really long time. Hello? Alduin? Hello? It's kind of stuck here. How long are we gonna wait? I think this broke. Please. This is not correct. This is absolutely broken. Yeah? Huh. Huh. Yep, this quest is bugged. Cool. We need to go reload. Awesome. Fantastic.
There is no question.
Waiting there did nothing for us.
Driven. Kogan Akatosh.
Okay. We do it again. And this time, maybe it doesn't break. Where the hell's my Elder Scroll? Why do I have to filter through this in an annoying way?
The very bones of the earth are at your
Okay, let's see if it breaks this time. Hopefully not. So now we sit through this again. Hopefully this time it works. This is one of the most key cutscenes in the entire game, and they never fix this problem. Oh, Bethesda.
Die now in vain.
What a time. Seems like a fantastic moment to look at one's phone.
Know that Thornblade sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Aldun does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will.
Please.
He cannot ignore our defiance.
He will come, although he didn't before. Maybe this save will be different.
Guard him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Galthor, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We'll
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Please actually approach this time. Oh my god. See, he was supposed to show up immediately. Wow. That's crazy how broken that is.
Sovngarde envy us this day.
We learned it. Dragonrend.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Pathrax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel the first time, worm. I see it in your eye. Skyrim will be free!
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished.
Jesus.
From all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. Did it?
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
It actually worked that time. Yippee. Oh, hello.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragonrend if you know it.
Clap your hands. Dragonrend, there it is. Got
My power has waxed, while yours has waned.
Well, let's go ahead and use all of our fun strong weapons. Ow, he's actually kind of strong. That's messed up. I'm supposed to be, like, super strong, but you're, like, also strong. Not cool, dude. We're just gonna bitch slap the hell out of Alduin. Okay. I've also, at times, used May runes on this. A lot going on here.
I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You
Okay.
cannot prevail against me. I will rest you, mortal.
Yeah, so we actually can't defeat him here. He's just kind of here now, though. We must talk to people about things. And I guess he's just gonna kind of hang out. There he goes. Cicero, why are you fighting Parthenax? Cicero. Cicero! Don't fight Parthenax. What are you doing? Are you stupid? He's not even aggro. What's wrong with you? Cicero! Stop! What are you doing? Cut it out! There, fall. Then maybe I can talk to Parthenax. Okay.
Lot Kongrach, you truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mongoose. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, hmm?
Jarl might not think so.
Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Yes, this was ages.
Okay, I don't care.
I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power, contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master.
Ah, so I can, yeah.
It is called force in your tongue. Think of the way force may be. That is Fus. Let its meaning, which calls to you. Faith, pond. That is fine. Which calls to in your. That. Think of this as the fire build.
We just upgraded our shouts a little bit. So now our Foos should be more powerful, I'm pretty sure.
It's in your Sum.
Let me double check that.
Which calls it is think That is food.
They're force without effort. Yeah, so now I just have that. Stagger 25% less and foes stagger 25% more. Just a nice little perma buff that we get from him. Let me see, what do the other buffs do?
Speak. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Faith upon that is fine.
Eternal Spirit.
Let that meaning.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Feel you.
Alright. I'll stick with Foos.
Calls to you. It is. Think that is Foos.
Okay. So now we go convince the Jarl to let us catch a dragon. Huh? It's another guard parade. Come to Skyrim to discuss the ongoing like all the... Yep, warrior. Wait for daytime. Jarl! Oh, Jarl! There he is.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I need to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know, I want to ask if it wasn't important.
You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
Threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can... I don't know about such things. Now what's this nonsense about Then, Whiterun will stand with you, Dragonborn. So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure it? Well, I'll leave that to you. Probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works. And break the news to them. We'll be ready, don't worry. You do, according to they say Newman.
Alright, whatever.
The dragon's name. That's his skull decorating the main hall. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
That is in fact a dragon skull decorating the main hall. Alright, so that's one part of it. Learn shout to call Odahviing. Which will be a cool thing to have for later as well, except there isn't really a later. The end of the damn game. Pretty soon, that is. A lot of this stuff doesn't really matter when you do it all back to back. Okay, back to Skyhaven, and we will learn how to call Odahviing. Nice that it just takes you right here. Don't have to walk all the way back to the whole dungeon. I must learn this power to stop the dragons or slaughtering my peoples. Here we are. Of course, y'all are still sticking around here.
I used to dream of it. Dream I was stamped. I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Yeah, are you gonna be worried about it? He's a dragon, but he helped me.
All well and good. But did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering...
Maybe your oath is fucking stupid.
Justice can be harsh, but it is still just... Paternax was the author of... True, whether or not he has truly repented.
Interesting problem. Yes. I've been poring over the records here in Skyhaven Temple.
An unguessed trove of lost lore. cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burials. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular, I think it's very likely that he will be indeed. I'm no master of the voice. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Okay. Now we just have that. Wherever it is. Call dragon.
On the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds. It could have been...
Now I get out of here. Yeah, so Esbern kind of fucking sucks. The blades in general are just shitty. Because they're just like, no, why would we care that he's changed and wants to help us? He's a dragon, and that means he has to die. It's in theme for Skyrim for us to be racist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic.
That's fun. The animation for the invisibility magic is just broken.
We're ready, Dragon. As I promised. My men stand ready. The great change.
All right.
My men know what to do. Make sure you...
Let's go catch a dragon.
I'm my city in your hands. Oh, sorry.
Call Odaving. It is time. Here he comes.
We're ready when you are.
I did it. Should be showing up any minute now. Defeat and trap Odaving. Which means I'm going to need Dragon Rend. Let me go ahead and favorite those.
That. I've been looking for you.
Not now.
I have a letter here from Quintus Navale in Windhelm. Looks like that's it. Got to
Okay, fine. You want to help us against this dragon?
Steady now.
Alright. Wait for him to swing around and I'll Dragon Rend. I missed. Am I just say Nerevar? Alright, he is rended. Coming for a landing, Mr. Odaving. Oder Boder Blinder. Alright. I need you to follow me inside. This way, this way. Cicero, don't stop him. We must continue. There it is. Cicero, stop. Head!
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this...
Hello, Rathalos.
...humiliating position. And Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Maybe.
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
You promise to serve me or not until Alduin is defeated?
Well, Croesus, there is one detail about Skaldafin I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skaldafin. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Set you free if you promise to take me to Skoldafin.
Onikan Korav Gair Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
Alright, open it up. It opened it up. Oh, I gotta climb all the way up there? How do I even get up there? Here.
Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited.
Something to
Open.
You sure about that? You want to let your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Tests on you,
ready to open
purely
the
in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
And dance for the companions.
Cicero, what are you doing?
On second thought, maybe not.
Wait.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only Adova can?
Yes.
Gotta turn around real quick. Stomp, stomp. Nice texture. Definitely not broken.
Saran Uth, I await your command, Zok Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Amativ, Mubo Kotin Stinselok.
Wow. My envy of the Dove. I definitely haven't been lifted in the sky a bunch by a random lady named Meridia. For some reason, it put me in third person.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Okay. Whoa, this dude's riding him! Alright, now we just fight our way through here. Tell you what, I kind of want to leave Cicero at home. Actually, Cicero already is at home. Great. This would be kind of annoying to do with Cicero following me. I think the last time that I played Skyrim, I sat around here for a while. Around one of these archways, and I just farmed conjuration levels for a while. Even these Death Lords mean nothing to me. Weak. Do still have to keep my stamina up. Dragon. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to fight some dragons as we go through here, so we're gonna need to rend. Just make sure you're not going anywhere. There goes another dragon. It's just too easy. Just capture a couple dragon souls on my way. Real casual like. Even in this ancient place of amazing history and story, we cannot escape recycled structures that we just fight generic bandits in all along the way. It never ends. Now, if I get hit with disarm, I'm killing everybody, including myself. Look at these pathetic Death Lords. It's all Death Lords, and it matters not. Even they don't do damage to me. Maybe when there's 3 of them, this might get a little more stressful. I think there's like a closer total of like 10. We're still chilling, though. This is still perfectly fine. I just gotta keep getting my crit levels on my sword. More crit equals more better. We're already doing so good. Hell yeah, crits. Hell yeah, I love crits. Okay. That was easy. There's even more up here. I will handle them. Because I still want one-handed levels. How do we even get up there? Like all the way around the side? Oh? No idea. They're just gonna stay there, I guess, out of my way. Yeah, we might be a little bit strong for this, though. We may be a little bit powerful. Because there's even more of these guys in here. For example, you right here. These guys were a threat at one point. I'd see these guys and I'd be like, oh shit, we actually gotta like focus up, but now we don't. You know what? All the damage that they do is really good for getting heavy armor levels, because they are doing a shit ton of damage. Which does mean that the heavy armor builds fast. But at the same time, they're weak enough that it's horrible to try and farm off of them. And we don't really have time to farm. Nice. Alright. Time to look for the stuff here. Okay, so that's bird. This would be... Oh wait, this is a whale on this side. Maybe it's all offset by one secretly. So then this would be... whale. This actually goes from this side, weirdly enough. That's fucking weird. Pole. That didn't do it. What did I miss? Oh, there's a 4th pillar. Oopsie. Okay, so then this one would be bird. This one would be snake. Oh, no, wouldn't this be whale, though? 4 pillars, and there's 4 signs. So yeah, this would be... Okay, this would be whale. This would be... No, there is only 3 pillars. But there's 4 symbols. Maybe it changes which one you choose as the final one. This one has to be whale. This one has to be snake. So I suppose if I make the middle one... this, then it just opens whichever path that's tied to. Okay. That's kind of weird. But whatever. Hello. Another Death Lord. How many lords are there? Too many. Even at this point of the game, like this is like supposed to be the end of the story, and all you find in these chests are still like steel maces. Just pathetic. It's sad. Trash loot. Okay. That was easy. And it's another room of puzzles. And just a level 1 Draugr hanging around. Okay, well that's a snake, so I guess I just put a snake on this. Okay. That. Then there's even more. This would be whale, I suppose. Bird. Well, that's already bird. So let's see if that goes. Nope, it's backwards. Okay. It's the one above the door. Currently making dinner. Cool. Neat. You know what I did for my breakfast? I pre-made a bunch of sandwiches yesterday. And now I'm down to only one more pre-made sandwich. But still, it's a very nice thing to do. To just have a sandwich on hand when you want to eat it. This is something that I convinced Emmy of, because I talked about it on Closing Shift. No, sandwich is basically the same. It's still just cheese, mayo, mustard, jalapenos. Usually I'll either do crushed red pepper or I'll do like sriracha to give it like a bit more spice, because the jalapenos aren't really that spicy because they're pickled. Yeah, it's just basically that. But I convinced Emmy of that, because I talked about it on Closing Shift, about like how nice it is to just, you know, have like a mini fridge or whatever. Like a shelf on your fridge, whatever. That just has a bunch of sandwiches that you can just like grab whenever you want, and it's just there and it's ready and it's sandwich. That is one of the finer things in life, are pre-made sandwiches. But like a week after we recorded that episode, she sent me a picture of her mini fridge, and there were like 5 sandwiches in there, all wrapped up, and I was like, yeah, that's it, that's the dream. Now, I don't have a proper mini fridge. I have a little drink cooler that I've mentioned before. Can only get it like a couple degrees colder than it is now. But if I had, oh, if I had, how wonderful it would be. Wolf, moth, dragon. Just a fine luxury. One day I will have my own refrigerator or mini fridge or something. and it will just be full of sandwiches and root beer. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of root beer. Skoldaffin. So we are now just about to defeat Alduin. We are within half an hour of defeating Alduin. And then I can play better games than Skyrim. Like Cyberpunk and Morrowind. Note how these are all games that I have already played and already own. Because as I have mentioned before, the goal of the year, spend as little on games as possible. The year of recycling. That's why I think if I do get another console anytime in the near future, as much as like when they announced the new Switch or whatever successor to the Switch, I would love to have that. Okay, there's just a guy here. But I more so enjoy the idea of getting a Steam Deck or something for the purpose of already being able to play the games I own on it. And that's why something like the Steam Deck is like my ideal console at the moment. So that way I can use the games I already own. Where the hell is this quest leading me? That's weird. Enter Sovngarde. Do I not just do that from jumping into here? The seal was already active, so I guess... I don't know, do I need to have the Dragon Priest staff? I'll take it with me. Okay, yeah, the quest... Okay, I had to put the staff in the thing. Got it. Ah, to Sovngarde. Victory or Sovngarde. This is also one of the cooler areas in the game. Because Skyrim understands well that the sky is a pretty thing. Yeah, especially because I do still have to spend a lot of time. Like, a lot of time I have to spend still, like, waiting half an hour to an hour, hour and a half, however long it takes for my grandma's appointments. Since I'm still the one that takes her to those. I have a lot of time to spend waiting around in parking lots, and having a Steam Deck would be absolutely lovely for that.
Turn back, trap. Many have braved the shadowed veil. But vain is all courage.
Alright, I don't care. You're just a guy. Alright. Clear skies, I'm pretty sure is what we want through here. Storm call. I can call in lightning, that's cool. Clear it all out. Hey, Alduin. Emulate 2, yep. Nintendo said, like, they do have news for it. Oh, Codlack!
Death, my doom was lifted. There was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire.
That Ulfric?
Now I wander, weary
Oh, damn.
and lost. Alduin hunts me, as we once hunted our prey. A bitter payment for many.
Yeah, so the Steam Deck would be my ideal next console. So I don't really have a need for consoles, being a PC gamer. That's fun that Ulfric shows up here, and Codlack. Alright, we're gonna have to earn our way into this place up here. But we are strong enough to be able to do it nice and easy. Oh, Word of Power? No. Lost to time. Look at this big old bridge. Isn't that cool? Ain't that neat? That's a bone bridge. Pretty neat. Like, this here is like Skyrim is pretty trashy all around, but like you can't deny like stuff like Blackreach and things like this. You're like, they had something here. They fumbled its execution pretty bad, but they had something here.
What brings you, Wayfarer? A wander here.
I seek entrance.
No shade or you, as usually here passes. Living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry?
By right of glory, I lead the companions of Jorvaskr.
I welcome the chance to challenge the blade of Ysgramor's heir, honored shield sister to Kodlak Whitemane, whom I've watched for in vain.
Can I enter the hall?
Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warriors.
Did you speak up a little? Okay. We just gotta fight this guy. He also uses the voice. Whoops. Okay. That was easy.
Well, I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you and your heir.
Cool. Too easy. Now you do have to be careful walking along here because you can fall. It's really dumb and really like a bad bridge. You get a nice rendition of the main theme here too. Like, I really wish that the rest of the main story of this game wasn't so shit, so that way this was cool. Like, anything with the Empire, anything with the blades.
Welcome, Dragonborn.
Ysgramor.
Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle.
Yeah, we saw these people.
The valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
Okay. Now we gather these three heroes.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm, wherever he lives.
For 100 lifetimes, my heart is burned
Let
for
us
revenge
counsel take
on
before battle is
too
blindly
long
joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
Let's go! It's time to go defeat Alduin! For real this time! That's the wrong one. Dragonrend. I am a dragon. Not some guy Dan met at the bus station in a dragon suit.
The eyes of Shore upon you.
I have to have the clear skies for this first. Alright. We wait for the great warriors and we shout away this mist. They'll get here eventually.
Look, Bakur!
Alduin escaped us long ago.
They're on their way. They'll get here.
Today we take our well-tempered revenge. We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
I don't know why not.
Combine our shouts.
Look, Bakur!
Alright. We have cleared the mist. Oh no, we have to do it again.
Look, Bakur!
Again!
You guys want to join me? Oh my god, we have to do it again. wait for your cue. What the hell is happening with your neck?
Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast. His strength is failing. Once more, and his might will be broken.
One more time, and the World Eater must face us. No.
Okay, now we defeat Alduin. This is the most epic battle of the whole game. Except it's just kind of a normal dragon fight. Nothing different. Uh-oh. Bunch of explosives. It's just a perfectly normal fight, and if I used Mayroon, then we would just kind of be here for like 2 seconds. Yeah, there's like cool visual stuff that happens in this game. Alright, we've all rendered him. Just like this game has so many cool things going on that they just completely fumble for the entire rest of the game, to where this is just like, oh wow, that's cool, but it doesn't really matter for anything. Yeah, you can just use Mayroon here and just one-shot Alduin. It's crazy. Can we one-cycle this guy? Mods, can we crush this guy's balls? Okay. And that was it. That was the final boss of the game. Shorter than the average dragon fight. Ow. And then he just explodes. And there's his soul. It's kind of cool, though.
This was a mighty deed. The doom
Well, he stays still because we have Dragon Rend.
cleansed his southern
There's like no fun gimmick or anything. Just kind of is another
They will
fight.
sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever.
The fight that lasted about 20 seconds.
When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
Did all the free-to-play RuneScape quests. That's me. Smile.
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so.
All right.
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Although you won't have any of those because you finished the game. The entire threat of the world is now over. Go do side quests if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Now there's a bunch of dragons here and they think I'm cool.
Sorot fur kanaran.
Cool if I could see.
Vakilos oktavakri.
Yeah, who's the big meat now, motherfucker? Hello, Mario.
Mulos vomir. So it is done. Tilon, the eldest.
Elan, you son of a
He who
bitch!
came before all others and has always been.
I have no regrets. Alduin had to be destroyed.
Of course. Alduin Wahlan Dani. I would not have helped you if I thought otherwise. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same.
I was just fulfilling my destiny as Dragonborn.
Indeed. You saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch funta korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many of the Dovahe are now scattered across Kizal. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vasen, brightness of my Thum. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
Okay then. There they all go. Just swinging around, I guess. Odaving.
Cruza Hunda. As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Thuri Dovahkiin. I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving. Call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Yippee! So now we can summon Odaving for fights. And still we have the quest. Wherever it is. Pretty sure we still have a quest for killing Parthenax. Or maybe not, I don't see it anywhere anymore. In that case, I wonder what's become of the blades. I don't know where they've ended up. They're probably not at Skyhaven anymore. I don't know where they went. It's all over. We did not kill Parthenax. I don't know where everybody else went. The quest to kill Parthenax is long gone. No longer exists. It's all over. We've done it. We've done the main and the side story of Skyrim. We fought for the Empire. We defeated Alduin. Now it's all just like dark around here. What's going on? We became the leader of every clan in the game. We didn't do every side quest, but God, we came close. We did quite a lot, even the more useless ones. But now it is over. We have done it. We acquired many Daedric artifacts. Where the hell are the Greybeards? are the Greybeards? I can't find them anywhere. Maybe I'm supposed to encounter somebody on the way back down from the summit? Who knows? Check the courtyard. Yeah, everybody's gone. Oh. I hear somebody out here. Where does this tower go? Oh. Hello. What's going on here? Okay, he's just kind of hanging out here. I don't know why. He's up here. He has nothing to say. Interesting. So what now? I don't think there's anything else that happens. I think that's just it. He just went up there, he did a shout for some reason. Blades are gone, it seems. No idea where they would be. We can try checking Riverwood, see if Delphine's there. I don't think there's any, like, post-game going on here. I think it's just over. Everybody's gone. They're all gone. It's all over. There's peace in the land. Stump. Has Delphine returned to her life here? Very secret. Just leave the door open. Yeah, she's not even here. I do wonder, where have they all gone?
Ever wondered if we should
Advar!
call a truce with the Stormcloaks? Join forces for just a little. What the rebels like to forget.
Yeah, we'll take care of these dragons. We definitely didn't just take care of the last of them. Although I'm pretty sure they do still randomly fly around from time to time. Because, of course, if you speedrun the main quest, they don't want to lock you out of shouts. I don't think they're going to be here. No sign of Delphine, no sign of Esbern. Maybe I do have to try and walk down from the throat of the world. Because there's just no sign of anybody. I think they're just gone. I can check outside here, though. Yeah, we just don't even have the, we don't have the quest for killing. The most we could do now is just do more Daedric stuff, but I just want to see if there's, like, anything more. Yeah, they're not here at Skyhaven either. Everybody's gone. Partheronox is gone. Blades are gone. Go back up to the throat of the world and try to walk down and see if maybe there's something here. Oh, Partheronox is still here, though. He came back. That's nice. Now there's just a little rift here. What's up, dude? The blades say you deserve to die.
The blades are wise not to trust me.
I need to talk to him to at least get the hardest quote in the game.
I would not trust another Dova.
Why shouldn't they trust you?
Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dovar. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my inborn nature. Zimgrifhorvut se suyech. What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?
There it is. Best line in the entire game.
Look through.
Hardest quote to ever come out of Elder Scrolls. Yep, that's just, we don't even have the quest for killing him. I think it's all over. Let me try to walk down from the throat and see if there's anything here. If there possibly is anything different that I would have missed. Hello, Shadowmere. I doubt there will be anything waiting for me. And everything now is kind of permanently cleared out, so we can just walk. But I think it's over. I think it's done. I do wonder. Let me look this up. So people are saying that they are in the temple in Skyhaven. I didn't see them there, so maybe I just missed them. I'll try going back and I'll look for them again. Maybe they're not in the outside section. They're just somewhere inside and I missed them. Let's see. Oh yeah, they are here.
Please. Delphine has been very worried about you.
We heard the news from Whiterun that you left the city on the back of a dragon. That's a little showy, even for you. Since you're still alive, I assume you have...
Where did you get this armor? I used Alduin's portal to travel to Sovngarde. He's dead.
Gods above, that's better news than I had hoped. When you walked into my inn that day, I never imagined where it would all lead. Dragons out of legend. Sovngarde.
About Parthenox.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better.
I don't know about that.
We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return him to his master.
Well.
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them. The Greybeards are so... Think about it. No. Trust me. There is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim.
Okay,
do
well...
you think he'd have founded the Empire if he...
That's still just where it all comes to a conclusion, is still just... There's no convincing of the Blades. They're just like, nope, you gotta kill Parthenox.
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthenax deserves to die. Parthenax was the author.
Yeah, we already listened to all that. So they're just gonna sit here forever until I kill Parthenax, I guess. But that quest doesn't exist anymore, so I guess we can't. Dragonbane. Taking that. 40 points of extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock damage to others. I could probably improve that to be like a really good weapon, specifically for fighting dragons. Oh, and here's all the Blades armor. It's heavy armor, too. It's not even bad. Surprisingly good armor. But it is now over. It is over, Keen.
The news that justice has finally been done.
I am curious. Even though I don't have the quest for it anymore, I do want to see what happens if I go kill Parthenax and come back. I am curious. I'll make a save here. Let's see what happens if we kill him. Even though I don't actually want to kill him. I just want to see what happens. Like, he doesn't deserve to die. The Blades have a fucked up sense of justice. Alright, I'm sorry to do this, Parthenax. I'm sorry, Mario. Oh, and... Okay, he isn't actually dead. Weirdly enough, I don't think we can actually kill Parthenax anymore. It doesn't... he seems to still be alive.
Speak. I will listen.
Yeah, I don't think we can permanently kill Parthenax. Weirdly enough, it's like, it's broken. He can't die.
The blades are wide, though I can be trusted. I know
Yeah, we can't kill him anymore.
but they
Can I do this, though? Is there, like, a way to just, like...
not.
How do you just kill an NPC?
Only Khan Neo.
What's the command to kill? Yeah, it is just kill, but it doesn't work on him. The invincible immortal Parthenax.
Wise to mistrust Adova.
He cannot be killed. Why is it that sometimes I get a different code when clicking over here, though? Huh. Bizarre. Let me see if there's a thing... People are saying, like, the only way to kill him is just beat him with the Wabbajack. That's funny. Okay, it also seems that if I attack him enough, get him down to empty health, and then fast travel away, that can also work. So let's try it. This whole thing, it's bugged. Yep, there it is. Okay, it now counts as having killed Parthenax. That's so bizarre. That even that is just like, it's just broken after you talk to, or after you defeat Alduin. It's just broken. Perfect game. Glad they never fixed any of these things. Alright, I did it. I killed Parthenax. What of it?
To talk about until Parthenax is dead. Have you decided to do the right thing?
It's done.
I knew we could count on you. Glad to have you back on our side.
And that's it. That's literally all that it is. You kill him, and then they're just like, cool, thank you. And that's it. It literally doesn't even matter. It doesn't further any story. It doesn't further any of the story. It doesn't provide any additional quests afterwards. Killing Parthenax is literally just to, like, settle whatever weird fucking gripe the Blades have. And that's all it does, and nothing else. It's crazy. Okay, well. 59.5 levels later. That is Skyrim. I am curious how many hours I've put into this in the past couple weeks. I still wish that Steam had some way of looking at more advanced stats so that way I could actually know at this point, like, how many hours were put into just this one playthrough. That would be really nice to know, but we cannot know. It will not let me say. It will not let me find out. Because it just adds to total playtime, and that's it. Kind of unfortunate. But that is it for Skyrim. It was a fun revisit. We did just about everything there is to do in the game. Every major guild, we did. We did the secondary story of the war happening in Skyrim. And we defeated Alduin. It's all over. So I will be back sometime, possibly today, tonight, pretty late. I might be doing Five Nights at Freddy's VR. That's like a stronger, like, I've been saying recently a lot that it's just like, I might do VR, you know, in the evening, and then I don't, but I've been leaving that very open. I'm going to make that a more strong guarantee that tonight will be Five Nights at Freddy's VR. We will be doing that. And in terms of the next game that we are going to play, I don't know if I want to immediately go into Morrowind or if I want to make a stop off in a different game. Possibly, I don't, like, Cyberpunk is a bit too big to go straight into after Skyrim. So I don't know what I'll be doing next. But something will be happening soon. Alright. Yeah, funk yeah. Hi, Clam. But that is all for right now. I have to go because I still need to get a bit of driving practice in. I'm testing again for my license tomorrow morning, and I will let you know how that goes afterwards, because it's nice and early in the morning, which means that I will probably be able to actually stream tomorrow afterwards. And that'll be nice, that'll be fun, and maybe then we could start our next game. But for now, I say goodbye. Thank you for joining me on this Skyrim journey. Probably the most fun that I've had in a playthrough of it in a really long time. And I will see you soon. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.